Commander, I regret to inform you that Verdansk has fallen. Containment protocol has been initiated.
Why I rage quit Call of Duty Modern Warfare. 1. I suck at the game. 2. There's a lack of progression to explore the limits of skill level due to the algorithm of skill-based matchmaking. 3. I just suck at understanding the video game physics of COD Modern Warfare. 4. Weapon bundle purchases increase chances of pay to win. 5. Hacking software and hardware also increase the chances of pay to win. 6. I just fucking suck at the game. I'm no Merc with his first name Nick. I'm no Timmy. I'm no disrespect gimmick with a doctorate degree. I have no swagger that's a doozy. I am the handsome King Nerdy Bear that played this game as any casual gamer would. I'm sure there are dozens, hundreds, and thousands of videos that complain about the reality of COD Modern Warfare, Black Ops, Cold War, and any other COD Forsaken titles. Get it? COD Forsaken. The reality being, there are too many glitches that are addressed every week of every month, with developers posting their hopium that the next update or patch, it'll be fixed. The ratio between what needs a fix versus what has been fully fixed is, well, I'm not really great with ratios. Math was not my strong suit. When playing Warzone to get a loadout, then all of a sudden my math is impeccable and on point. Let's just say the ongoing issues outweigh the resolutions. Do these developers care? I'm sure they do, deep down inside, but I'm sure it's not their call. It falls on the publisher's responsibility to execute their Order 66 on the glitches, on the weapon balancing, and on the cheating. Developers are only as good as whom they are partnered up with. It comes to the point where you run out of things to blame on the developer. As a logical human being, and putting aside reactive emotions, you must consider the actions that the publisher chose not to do, but instead did an entire course of action in the name of profit. In the name of profit, what does that mean to you? What does that mean to me? What it means to me is a term called fiduciary duty.
What?
But Your Majesty, what does that big word mean? Well, my Nerdy Bear follower, I technically said 2 words. The main word that I want you to focus on is fiduciary. If you're not a follower, then click subscribe and tap the bell down below. What is fiduciary? What is fiduciary duty? In one sentence, it is a commitment to act in the best interest of another person or entity. Whose best interest do they serve? The casual gamer? The hardcore sweat player? The semi-pro that wants to be pro? A Twitch or YouTube streamer making millions? The short answer is no. The long answer is also no, but with more paragraphs. Their fiduciary duty is to the shareholders that have invested their money with the goal to multiply their money, like planting an apple tree to give you more apples on another tree. Activision has a fiduciary duty that serves the shareholders and their investments into a published product that is COD Modern Warfare. You don't have to like it. This is the reality that must be understood. Why did I rage quit Call of Duty Modern Warfare? As the casual player, I do not matter. I'm only another dollar sign to farm off in the name of profit. Other casual players also don't matter to them. Big time streamers might matter to them since they basically advertise the game on their streaming platforms, whether Twitch, YouTube, etc. Why did I rage quit? Because my participation has no value or meaning. There's no benefit to continuing. There's a lack of incentive to progress, and I also suck at the game. Where's the solution? There are so many videos out there that talk more in depth about anti-cheat software and how the developers need a kick in the ass to fix a broken game. However, that's not the solution that I'm referring to. There are enough videos on those topics that you can search on your own. My solution centers on player retention. If your game is going to suck, at least make it more bearable. I propose a ranked playlist. Domination and Hardpoint are my favorites. The objective of a ranked playlist would help amplify players' progression, weapon progression, and boost overall player retention. Just a few ideas to shoot the ship, pun intended. You can still have public matches with SBMM, or for those who can't keep up with acronyms, skill-based matchmaking, if you absolutely insist. Make it to where 10 ranked games of the day give you double XP for your overall level or for your weapons or both. That's 1. 2. Ranked playlist's objective is to put a level playing field where participants can enjoy competing online. Slightly tweak the settings where it could be a hybrid of bare bones settings and regular settings. So that would be 3. Example, maybe disable or nerf certain perks to give it more competition, like maybe the ghost perk can be nerfed or disabled and the UAV lasts 10% longer. Instead of earning kill streaks, maybe it should spawn in a particular location of the map. Maybe one side of the map can have a UAV spawn and the other opposite side it's a counter UAV. Have it spawn every 2 minutes. Maybe the center of the map have a sentry gun spawn or whatever air support streak that's in rotation. These are all just random ideas, and I'm sure others will have better ones to express. The point is to bring a sense of balance where it's still competitive and enjoyable. Unsure about ranked Warzone, I'd say decrease the radius of the heartbeat sensor. I think 30 meters and under should be fine. High-powered guns should have more recoil, and fast kill guns should have less stopping power on their shot. Stopping power should be nerfed by a percentage. Try 25% nerf and see where it takes us. Final loadout should be doubled than its current worth. The free loadout drops are okay. I'm not saying that any of these are brilliant ideas. Treat them as examples worth trolling over or analyzing in debates. I can already visualize the memes for these ideas. You'll have rage quitters no matter what, but at least reduce them. It will give them more reason to buy a blueprint so they can use it in the ranked match and brag to their friends on how they went 20-5 on Hardpoint. It can be done. For that to be possible, then there must be demand. You, as the casual or sweaty player, must be the one to demand it and express it. Otherwise, I like to dream 2 phrase will play on repeat and never turn to reality. I think there's more money to be made by implementing a ranked playlist. Answer to player retention is more obtainable level progression, balanced gameplay, and overall putting players first whether they're casual, sweat, or streamer. There's no solid progression since you can pay for a blueprint and then just level it up bar for its own utility purpose. I feel there's nothing to really earn other than making your minimum purchase, play a featured playlist to level it, and you're done. There's nothing wrong with buying a blueprint. I just think there's something more meaningful that can be done with it. Having a ranked playlist could put more meaning behind that purchase, and therefore more money can be spent on more blueprints. When you win a certain amount of COD points, you earn future purchases. If you lose, then you gain XP points and continue the ride. Instead of releasing a new game every year, how about a new expansion to that same game? For the love of COD, do not charge for that expansion. For the amount of microtransactions and the Battle Pass purchases, it would pay for the expansion. I think going forward, all basic access to games should be free to play if you are charging microtransactions that are greater or equal to the regular price game purchase. Naturally, a game publisher will continue to repeat the same formula that has made them profit. The profit they report is meant for the shareholders who have locked in their investment with the company. That same report can attract new investors who want to put down a sum of money in the international casino game called the stock market. These are all just random ideas that are worth a thought and analysis. Are these ideas any good? Who cares? I shared an idea. I shared a set of ideas. I provided opinions and commentary. What have you done? Other than watching this video, subscribing, and tapping on the bell icon. I have rage quit a lot from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This is a permanent rage quit. Let's see what Battlefield has to offer. Let's see what Halo Infinite will bring to the table. Let's pray they do not repeat the formula. Instead, create their unique formula that stands out and it's innovative. The reason why these big name companies have stood the test of time, that continue to grow, is because of innovation. Activision's game plan might be working well for them now, whatever that means, but eventually they will be tested. And the executive decision must be made to break their limits and comfort zone so they may tap into innovation. I think Battlefield and Halo are the only worthy rivals that can challenge them. Until then, this is a waiting game. I have not rage quit, but I have opted out. A rage quit you eventually come back from. Opt out is when you rage quit so much that your inner monologue asks you, what are you doing with your life? What am I doing having this conversation with you? It's time to move on and ghost this bullshit. This is the Handsome King Nerdy Bear. There can only be one.
Commander, I regret to inform you that Verdansk has fallen. Containment protocol has been initiated.